Hey everyone, this is video part 2. I know it's late. Someone was asking me, I think, about See It, my video. I want to explain a few things since I'm reading my book and I'm getting kind of irritated. I'll explain why. Um, as like a little kid that's in me, I want my cheese. I've ordered a big wheel cheese, a cheese wheel, and I don't get it. All I hear is, "Oh, well, it'll be here, don't worry about it." Well, it was supposed to be delivered Friday, and now it's saying not available, no estimated time. No one knows if it was returned to the factory or the company or not. All I know is I want my cheese. Now, this isn't about cheese or this or that or etc. You see, someone I think is going to be asking me why I can't upload the videos. Well, here's the deal. I can't upload videos unless Aaron is done using his apps. He always rips me a new one. I tell him, "Dude, whose name's on the bill?" "You." "Do you pay the internet bill?" "No, but I helped you out. I cooked for you. I use the TV and I helped pay the TV for Christmas. So that means you have to help me out." So because I get these guilt trips at times, I just sit there and I don't do anything but wait. And when I sit there and I'm like, "Hey, are you done yet?" "No." Or, "I'm doing Amazon for a minute. You gotta wait. I don't want to wait 20 minutes for the web page to load on my crappy Dell." So I sit there and I wait and I wait and I wait. And then I wait. So anyways, besides Aaron belittling me sometimes, tell me, "Well, if I have to hear you talk about Annie and Angela and Heather and your cheese and your Christmas gift that you're waiting for delivered for me and this and that and the projects, and then you ask me about this project, then I find out you're out of ink, and then you can't download this, and you're not doing that, and then this and that, and then blah blah blah." And then I'm like, like the other day I asked him, "Shouldn't I invest in a couple games?" I said, "Shouldn't we invest in like the expansions to the Elder Scrolls? I mean, we got the TV." "No, reason why we don't want to do that is because, well, you could do it. I'll feel guilty, but then again, you're still going to be talking about this or that or this or that or blah blah blah." And I mean, he rambles on and on. I mean, I got reamed a new one for prime rib. "Oh, you shouldn't be getting prime rib. You shouldn't be getting this." Well, this month I just looked at him tonight and I said, "I think I'm going to get 12 days of pasta." Pasta could be like cheese filled, I know. And then I was telling him, and he goes, "Well, if Heather and Angela comes, we're going to have to go vegan." And I'm trying to do vegan, but vegan's pretty expensive. I'm like, so he's kind of getting grumpy too, but then again, his attitude is that the last few times, and it rubs off on me, and I get in a bad mood. Is he's like, "Well, a lot of people are all talk. They keep talking about this and that, but truthfully, they just want they're all talk." And I'm like, "Well, why are you being?" "Well, I didn't really want to be doing the video, but I had to give my input that an island living ain't good because of certain things like hospitals." Well, I looked into it anyway. Their groceries are expensive, and the ferry's expensive. You're better off going to Montana or another island. "Oh, this island here on Washington's bad. The management company that discriminated against you. I wouldn't recommend it." "You know what? They're better off staying in Lexington or Frankfurt." I was thinking of going to Kentucky, and finally told Aaron, "Go to Kentucky. I don't give two damns. I'll find my way out of this city when the time comes." I'm getting to a point in my life where I don't want, he always talks about, "Well, we're going to throw this away and that away." I can save up. The thing is, I don't want to save up unless I know what I'm doing. He's like, "You know how you want your surgeries? Yeah, well, you can get them done. The hell with the women, because women are useless for the most part." "Well, what do you mean?" "Well, they want money, they want cars, they want this." Well, I've been embedded by that by him. But my father used to tell me, stepfather, "If you want a woman, find one with a good personality. The body is secondary." Well, I thought I found one in a Filipino, but they keep asking me for money. And I do love Angela, but Aaron's, "Well, she's not compatible with you because she sleeps all the time. You'd be worried. You'd be taking care of the kid. And it wouldn't be any good for you, Rita." You should do something else. Then I was like, oh, well, so you're, and she's more of my type because she's like me, a hermit. She doesn't want to deal with people. Then I turned around and I said, fine. And besides that, they're all talk. I mean, think of it. She wants to stay in Kentucky. She wants to stay with mommy and daddy, but she wants to only travel with her sister. I said, so? I like traveling with you, but I'm getting to the point in my life that I'll go to the damn Philippines or the Singapore or Thailand and just get it done with, and the hell with it. Yeah, well, you need me to do that anyways because me stay behind for the dog or dogs. And I can't travel anyways, and you'll have to board Blizzard, so it's going to be catch-22. And then I get the third degree on other things. I mean, he's like, everything I hear about all the time is all talk. Well, when I see your present under the tree, then I know you're not all talk, Rita. Well, his is coming Monday. Supposedly he left Salt Lake City, but again, I have to listen to him all the time. You know, I mean, he belittles Minnie. And then he says, I belittle people? No. You know, I'm getting to the point in my life where I just want to close up everything and say enough's enough. I mean, I'm looking at buying a ton of books and just sitting down and reading Westerns. Westerns, watching my TV, and not caring, and being a hermit and going out and getting groceries. I mean, he belittled me the other day because I was talking about buying portions like this. He says, to try everything you want, it's going to be $1,100. Well, you break it down over 12 months. I won't even cook it for you. You can microwave it all you want. You can have more money spent on groceries for a month. That's true. He makes a point, but still, this is the way he says things. And then I got this thing, you know, and I like lobster at times, and I'm like, hey, I'm thinking, you know, if I don't get one of those jumbo lobster tails, if you buy 4 and you have 2 for yourself, I'm not going to cook you one. The lobster tails are like $300 for 4, so I'm supposed to just hand him one just because he's cooking for me all the time. I mean, this is stuff that I get sometimes, and then I get the cold shoulder, or, you know, I mean, I told him, hey, I hope, I mean, when it comes to gifts and stuff, I always say, oh, I hope Angela got the gift. It says, you know, it says delivery status not available, and he goes, oh, they better not have sent it back. I'll be really pissed because that was my load of Christmas gifts to them. And those girls seemed like really cool girls. Yeah, but Aaron, you told me they're not coming. Angela's not compatible with me. I'm more of a little talker and a gabber, and you want silence at times, and, you know, and he says, well, the other thing is, Rita, when it comes to the sister, I said, well, she's like a sister-in-law, I'd say. When it comes to the sister, Heather, she's my type as well because I used to live goth. And from what I understand, I gave you some ideas for Christmas gifts for her. And frankly, you know, them two aren't compatible with you. So if I were you, I wouldn't pursue any of them. Just finish your surgery. And I said, well, you're not pursuing any of them either because you're all talk yourself. He says, I don't need to pursue them on the grounds that no girl wants me. I'm fat. I'm lazy. Sometimes I smell. I'm like, that's because sometimes you don't like water and shower. Well, what about you? I take a shower every morning. And I said, sometimes I'll soak in the tub, depending on my heater at night. Sometimes if it's by myself, if I have to be in the same bed with a girl, yes, I will shower in the evening. But usually it's just myself, you know. And he's like, well, you're lazy anyways. You'll go buy extra socks, extra underwear. But you won't wash your bedding because I have allocated X amount of coins, and because I sleep in my own bed and only my bed. I wash them when I want. And I said, besides that, who's the idiot the other day that took my bed, folded up it on the hide-a-bed couch? I have a nice mattress on this queen size mattress. I had all my bed made up properly. Takes the pillows, puts them in my bedroom, folds it up, and then puts it in there, right? So later I'm trying to get something out, and one of the sheets caught, right? When I told him I couldn't get it and I did everything, and then he tried, he goes, well, that one's got a hole, but that's okay. We know what to do now. So the sheet's ruined. There's a hole in the sheet, and he's just like, well, you know, I didn't, we need to put everything in the center, blah, blah, blah. So I get this all the time, you know, and then he tells me, well, you can't use the internet till I'm done with what I'm doing because I have to do my thing, and then you can use it. So I asked him, are you done? No, I'm not done yet. Hour later, Are you done yet? No, I'm not done yet. So finally, I get so irritated that I just want to scream. I mean, he tells me Heather's not compatible, and anyways, even though I'm not pursuing her, and he says Angela's not pursuing. Then when I was talking to some Filipino girls, he goes and says that one's a genetic. Look at that one. That one's a genetic that one's a tranny, but you don't want them. You know, that one's playing games. This one's playing games. That one's playing games. This girl's playing games. That one's playing games. Over the entire time I've known him, he's like, this one's playing games, that one's playing games, this one ain't gonna be, this one's all talk. It's to the point where I just don't want to deal with it. You know, I'm feeling like giving up. You know, I mean, Angela, I want to pursue Angela, yes. But at the same time, you know, as Aaron keeps saying, well, you know, she's not pursuing you and you're not pursuing her. I mean, if she's got the option to come and visit, she won't take it. She's all talk. Oh, well, you know, and then that's an excuse. And I'm just like, so in the evenings, you know, one of the things is he drove me to drink for a long time. And I'll drink only on certain holidays now. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Christmas, Thanksgiving. I mean, heck, sometimes I crave a whole bottle of bourbon. I could just sit there and get hammered and not care. Why? Because he says, well, look at you. You got gray hair. I'm 40% gray, by the way. Gray hair. You need new glasses. You keep putting them on hold because you're hoping that you can bring out Angela and Heather, which they're all talk. You keep putting off certain things that you need. Your dental work, you have a tooth that's falling apart. You need to get that taken care of. He says, they're all talk. Just be friends with them and nothing more. So, I better see what this is while I'm talking, you know. Well, I'll continue this when I get back. So, for the rest of you out there, please add and subscribe if you like. Please post comments in the box if you like. And please add me as a friend if you like. Thank you and have a good evening.